Hey there. Let's talk about comics once again that are worth getting. Let's start. Hey ladies and gents, Rob here. Alright, so I got a pile of books here. Listen, as I watch other YouTube channels and some things on Instagram, people have their choices for investing. And a lot of my books here that I think that are worth getting right now, because some books have come down because there isn't any buzz right now. I think these are probably worth getting. So let's see what comics I chose. Alright guys, we have Exiles number 2. This is the first appearance of Valkyrie, at least this modern Valkyrie. It also has a preview appearance of Peggy Carter, or What If Peggy Carter Became Captain America. This is a pretty good book. This book could be had for, gosh, is it $10 or less? We're gonna see her, I think this Valkyrie in the future. For $10 or less, this is probably a decent spec. The next book I have here is Aranya. This is number 1. This is her first solo series. And another character we're going to see more of in the future, Anya Corazon, because that's her name. And I believe later on she'll become Spider-Girl or Spider-Woman too. So see this one can be had for, once again, $10 or less. And I think it's worth picking up. Next book I have here is Amazing Fantasy 1, a book that I like a lot. This is Anya Corazon, or Aranya's first appearance, Amazing Fantasy 1. This one's going to run you about $40 or so, or less, raw and high grade. And 9/8 is going to be a little bit more money, obviously, you know that. This is a really good spec, I think, right here. We have Amazing Fantasy, Amazing Spider-Man 315. And this is the first appearance on cover, albeit a headshot of Venom. This book could be had, I think, for about $25 or so, although this is a newsstand and it is high grade, possibly 9/8. This one goes for, believe it or not, I think last time I checked, it's about a $600, $700 9/8 book. And in high grade it goes for about $80 plus raw, I think. This book is an excellent spec. This really is the first cover appearance of Venom. And then we're going to delve into the Spider-Verse here a little bit, although we did start there, I guess. Spider-Geddon 3. This is the second print. And for those who don't know, the first appearance of Spider-Man, one of the creepiest characters, one of the coolest characters in the Spider-Verse. Second prints are generally going to be a shorter print run than first print. Really good book. Hey, if you ever consider selling a comic collection, you might want to consider Infinity Comics. They'll buy collections large or small, and sometimes individual books. And if you do contact them, tell them your pal Rob sent you. Spider-Geddon 3, second print, excellent spec, in my opinion. This book got popular recently. This is Spider-Man Manga, or Manga Spider-Man, issue number 1. And this book, believe it or not, I checked on eBay and a lot of them are gone. This one will run you, this book could be had for $10 or less at one time, and now it's running about, I want to say $50 or more. And I think these are going for like, I think they're $500 or more in 9/8 right now. This book is $500 or more in 9.8. So if you see this one, the dollar bin, great buy. All right, now we're running into Spider-Verse number 1. The first appearance of, this is second print by the way, the first appearance of Spider-Zero, who is rumored may possibly be Miles' sister. This book is an excellent spec. This second print was not high print run at all. If you see this one for, I want to say 20 or less, buy it. And I have this book right here. This is one I like a lot too. This is Spider-Verse number 1. This is the Walmart book. It can be had for $10 or $15. Some people want more, but you know, $10 or $15. It's probably worth picking up. This has the first, if you look here, cover appearance of Spider-Zero. So that's pretty cool. You have Spider Squad, Spider Monster, and a couple of the weird characters. Good book. For $10 or $15, it's worth buying. So I have a couple of them. If your comics need to be pressed, I recommend Basement Comics. I've used them for a long time. They've been around for years. They have a fast turnaround time. And if you do contact them, tell them Rob sent you. Then we have What If Peter Parker Became the Punisher. Killer Mike Zet cover. Not a high print run book. There is a variant that costs more. However, this is the cover. I'm sorry. This is another case with the cover on the A cover beats the variant cover. With the What If series starting, we're probably gonna see this. No guarantee, but I'd love to see this. All right, then we have the Uncanny X-Men 158. Pretty cool book. It's got a picture here of Rogue punching out Wolverine. Okay, this is the first cover appearance of Rogue, although I think it is tied with ROM number 31, as being her first cover appearance. Then we have Silk number 1, her first solo series. This happens to be the second print, which is not going to be a high print run book. This one goes for about, I guess, 30 bucks or so, I think. And I'm sure a 9.8 goes for at least $150 or more. So if you see this one for, you know, 25 bucks or less, and it's a high grade, I'd buy it. And then we have Invincible Iron Man number 7. This is the third print. And this comic has the first cover appearance of Riri Williams. Although it is tied with issue 9, 10, I think 9 and 10 have the same, featuring the first appearance of Riri Williams. So then we have the Vision. This is number 1. And this is the first appearance of, I believe, Vision. And another character, I believe she's with the Champions. I think for 40 or less and high grade, this is a good book to get to. And then we go to, oh, we got a Star Wars book here. This is actually a free comic book day. And I forgot what year it was. It's the first appearance of General Grievous, a character we're going to see in some kind of show, if not his own show. We probably won't get his own show, but he'll always be in somewhere in a Star Wars show, especially with Kenobi coming out. We may see him. This one to be had for, I think, 20, 25 bucks. That's what it says right here. This is worth getting to, I think. He's a good spec. I'm a huge America Chavez fan. And I have issue 5 here. This is a really cool book because it has, first of all, it's a Jen Bartel cover. Jen Bartel is one of my favorite artists. It has America Chavez driving a Cadillac. It's got Kate Bishop Hawkeye. And it's got Lucky the Pizza Dog. Look at that, guys. Cool cover. America Chavez's first series. This book I got probably for a couple of bucks. I think it goes for about $15 to $20 now, I think. So, and then there's this one right here. This is actually issue number 6. Once again, Jen Bartel cover. Look at the characters in the crowd. Who have we got here? Kamala Khan, Squirrel Girl, Riri Williams. Is that Loki? I can't tell. Miles Morales. And we have Sam Alexander Nova there. But these are two books I think are really worthwhile. Well, I hope you like the comics. I will be seeing you soon.